All right, welcome to the World Ninja Championships in Greensboro, North Carolina. 13 countries are represented here today, and we are getting started with the adult female stage 2. This throws me off because it like.
If it's double, you can take it off.
Okay, it's definitely doubled.
Yeah. I mean, once again, your mic mute is basically right here. So right there. That would be unmuted where it just was. We can talk about the format now. If you want, you could just take this off. You don't have to worry about it.
I make sure I put stars.
Is like Loki might be too hard for me.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Is that better?
Yes. So, okay. All right, so today's events, we have a 3-stage competition. The first one being speed, stage 2 is technical skill, and stage 3 will be endurance. The discipline circuit will cover speed, technical skill, and endurance. The discipline circuit overall is the lowest sum athletes placement from all 3 disciplines: speed, tech, and endurance. The stage overall is the lowest sum of athletes placements from all 3 stages, also speed, tech, and endurance. For the strongest ninja, we have the lowest sum of athletes placements across all events. For the world champion, this is a greatest accomplishment. We have the 3-stage competition: speed, tech, and endurance. The athletes that make it the furthest stage in the fastest amount of time. For the obstacle list, we have the first obstacle being the skateboard, the second obstacle being the bow. 3, we have switchback. 4, we have tilting block. 5, gatekeeper. 6, tipping salmon ladder. 7, padlock. And number 8, mousetrap.
Classes, football competitions, you name it. Very versatile timing system and competition management programs.
We will begin here shortly.
All right, are you ready?
We're ready now.
Yeah, are you guys ready to go?
We're good to go.
All right, let's get this.
Is this where we need it?
Yeah, this toggle right here is you mute it. Right now it's muted. To unmute, you just pull it like to.
I can hear you.
Check out their vendor section. They've got a cool device, cool training tool.
I guess
That you hang
your new mute button is right here. I know he said not use it before, but
to the next level. 2 clamps that you can attach and remove from any surface. Your workouts just got made portable with Duomac technology. Go give them a visit and check out their product.
and you might want to mention that they're doing a demo run real quick.
Do what?
You might want to mention that they're about to do a demo run real quick.
Coming up shortly, we have the demo run, which is to show the competitors the route that they will be completing.
Swing on by, check out them, and grab a famous souvenir from this competition experience. Slap Chops. Hurry on over to the Slap Chops booth.
This is the demo.
Go check out their new gear over there.
I thought she was the competitor.
Shorts that allow easy access to chalk. Stick every move, stay strong and tight with Chalk on Demand. You'll send all
So for the demo, we have first the skateboard leading into the bow.
Check out their booth for more information.
Here we go on switchback.
Chalk's product. Thank you.
Now we're going to head into the tilting rock through to gatekeeper. Next, we're going to see the tipping salmon ladder.
You don't have to do it like that. You can stand up on it and jump over. Okay. Let's go, Eddie.
Now on to padlock. Now finally we have mousetrap. This will be the finishing obstacle. All right, for our first athlete on this stage 2, we have Chelsea Fender. Is there any way we can make this bigger? Is there any way we can make that bigger?
I think this might be as big as we're going to get.
Okay.
I feel like you know what's going on. I don't know if they know.
All right, Chelsea's going to be coming down on skateboard. All right, Chelsea falls on the third obstacle. Next, we have Lydia Fong. All right, Lydia makes her way through skateboard. Lydia is from the Northeast region, from Boonesboro, Maryland, at the age of 35. She heads through skateboard and bow easily, and now she's on to switchback. She builds up her momentum on switchback and makes a smooth transition. Completing switchback, she is heading the tilting block. Now on to gatekeeper. With 2 minutes left, heading into the tipping salmon ladder. Lydia has been in Tier 1 competitions she has 8 of those under her belt. Speaking with her coach, trying to configure how she's going to get through salmon ladder. And Lydia falls on salmon ladder. Next competitor, we have Megan Miller. She is Dundas, Ontario, the Northern American region. She is 28 and has competed in 4 competitions. As we get the skateboard reset, Megan is on her way. Close to tripping up, but makes a smooth transition. Taking on Bo, one arm at a time, going into switchback.
Celeste, you can go up.
And she makes her way through switchback, going to tilting block. Staying light on her feet, and she passes tilting block, going to gatekeeper. We saw an athlete go under gatekeeper, but will she go under or over?
Announcement.
Megan makes her way over, makes the jump through gatekeeper, onto the salmon ladder.
With a screen background of 2 dogs, 2 labs on the phone screen at the info hub. It has been retrieved
The
already.
tipping salmon ladder tripped up our last competitor, but let's see how Megan makes her way through it.
Come on, Big Pop!
As we hear the fans cheering on Megan. Megan gets her momentum and does not make the jump. The salmon ladder has proven to be a tough opponent in stage 2. Next we have Celeste Roth from Lafayette, Louisiana. She has 7 Tier 1 competitions under her belt. She is from the South Central region of the U.S. and she is age 21. She makes a big jump off a skateboard into the bow. A smooth transition. She's moving very quickly into switchback.
Aaron, where is it go? I'll help you. I'll help
Moving through tilting block, we have gatekeeper. It seems like athletes are going over gatekeeper consistently into salmon ladder. We've seen competitors struggle on salmon ladder the past 3 runs. Let's see how Celeste makes it. The first jump seems easy for Celeste. Going into the second transition of the salmon ladder. Through the salmon ladder, she's the first competitor to do so. Now we have into padlock. And falls on this first jump into padlock. We do have Celeste moving on into first because she did get through the salmon ladder. Now next we have Erin Hales. She has 3 Tier 1 competitions under her belt, and she is from Lake Worth, Florida. She is in the Southwest region in the U.S., coming in at 29 years old. She moves down the skateboard into the bow. Moving through bow one arm at a time, making that first jump into switchback. Erin comes up a little bit short on that second jump on switchback. Next we have Celeste Calvin coming to the starting line. Celeste comes in from Pugway, New York. She is in the New England division of the U.S., 21 years old. Competitors seem to make a smooth transition from skateboard, but that abrupt stop at the end will sometime come into play, but it does not for Celeste. Moving into switchback, Celeste takes the one-arm approach at first, but then quickly switches to 2.
It was Ken's fault.
All right, now we move on to the tilting block. That is an easy transition for Celeste. We have the gatekeeper. We see athletes are moving over gatekeeper consistently, which seems to be an effective approach. Moving on to the salmon ladder. Now let's see how Celeste transitions onto this first jump into the salmon ladder. Celeste again takes the one-arm approach into the second round of the salmon ladder. Let's see if she can make the jump. Celeste talking to her coach mid-swing on the salmon ladder, and she makes the transition. Now let's see if she can be the first competitor to transition past padlock. Celeste is all smiles moving into padlock.
I haven't eaten. Someone needs to take over there.
Building up her momentum and her grip. That was Celeste Calvin. She moves into second place, being only the second competitor to get to padlock. Now coming in next, we have Samantha White. She started Ninja in 2021. Her favorite format is the challenge course. She has one Tier 1 competition under her belt, and her favorite obstacles are generating swings. So we see there's a lot of energy generating swing elements in this stage 2. Samantha's coming in from Plymouth, Massachusetts. She moves straight into bow. She's in the New England region. And she is 22 years old. She is a former collegiate swimmer, and we can see in stages like this the shoulder and arm muscles of swimmers can come into handy. She likes to climb as other form of training. That grip strength will definitely do her well in this competition. All right, next, moving on.
Son. I know. I can't. I'm trying to reload it. It's not working. I'm trying to reload it. Just keep going through. Keep doing what you're doing.
It seems like we've lost camera feed right now, but I'll walk you through what's going on. All right, next, moving into salmon ladder. Yeah.
So I'm going to be going back and forth.
All right, Samantha is making her way up the rope to the salmon ladder. And she falls into that first transition. Next, we have Kristen Johnson. Kristen Johnson is 37 years old, coming in from the Midwest region. She's competed in 9 Tier 1 competitions, and she is from Hilliard, Ohio. Shaky start on skateboard, but she saves it into bow. She's making her way across bow instead of making the one-arm transition. With the one-arm dismount, she moves into switchback. She's going to build up her momentum moving into the second round of switchback. And on that swing back on that left arm, she dismounts. All right, next we have Emmy Forsberg. We haven't had much change in the leaderboard, but we still have Celeste Rock in first place. No finishers yet of stage 2. Emmy Forsberg is coming to the line on skateboard. She makes that first transition. Emmy has completed in 5 Tier 1 competitions and from Lincoln, New England. She is from the North Central. She is 24 years old. She's making light work of switchback. As switchback tests the arm strength and the grip strength of the competitors, we move straight into the tilting block, which is test the footwork. In the gatekeeper, we see athletes going over gatekeeper. Let's see how Emmy Forsberg handles it. As that bar locks into place, they make one foot step onto gatekeeper and easily over into the salmon ladder. the athletes can see that most of the competitors are falling on salmon ladders, so they quickly chalk up before moving into the first jump.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Emmy making their way to the second jump of the salmon ladder. And she tries to make it in one jump and does not. Falls just a little short.
Yeah, yeah. Who's going next?
Me.
Yeah, okay. Well, just make sure that's during the
Was run info not up?
What's up?
Was run info
No.
not up? Oh, sorry.
Announcement.
I didn't.
Announcement. Grant McCartney, the Island Ninja.
All right, next we have
At the drinking station.
Nikki DeSimone.
2 p.m. So in about 10 minutes.
10 tier 1 competitions coming from Danvers, Massachusetts in the New England
Station at 2
division.
p.m. Thank you.
She's 21 years old, making her way through switchback. Seemingly to be an easy route for her to take. Now on to tilting block. Emmy makes it to salmon ladder in timely fashion with just 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Moving into that first jump into salmon ladder. She wants to get that bar even before she makes the jump. Into the ring in the middle, onto the second step of the salmon ladder.
Next stage for division.
All right, Nikki waiting to dismount. And she lands it. She chalks up before going into padlock. Now, may I remind you that no one has completed padlock. Salmon ladder tests the grip and wears it down, moving into padlock, making padlock that much difficult. And Nikki falls on the second jump. If we look at the leaderboard, Nikki moves into second. As she got into padlock a little bit faster than Celeste Clavin. Now the next up to the starting line, we have the 38-year-old Whitney LeVenture. She has 11 Tier 1 competitions coming in from Columbia, Pennsylvania, in the Northeast region. As athletes make their way through skateboards, some a little easier than others, Whitney gets a little tripped up on skateboard, but makes the transition, makes the save. As she moves into bow, that grip strength really showing through bow, moving into switchback.
Do you know what time? I can't find the list of like.
Getting a big swing on that first row of switchback, moving into the second easily. Thank you. All right, moving into gatekeeper. I assume she's going to go over like the other competitors. It goes off every time I say leaderboard, so I got to remember it. And it looked as if Whitney tries to go under gatekeeper and falls just short. Now next we have Becca Mergulis. She started ninja competitions in 2018, and her favorite format is skills. She has 2 Tier 1 competitions and is in the Northwest Division, coming in from Bellingham, Washington. She is 34 years old, getting onto the skateboards for her first obstacle.
There's gotta be someone to do something.
Now she uses that momentum from skateboard and goes into the bow. All right, making her way to switch back. All right, making that third and final jump into the last step of switchback. Moving on to the gatekeeper now. All right, Becca moves on to the salmon ladder. You can really see competitors take a break before going into salmon ladder because they know that the fatigue that they are going to take moving from salmon ladder into padlock.
Parker, to the info hub, please. We have a message for you. Emily Parker, to the info hub. Thank you.
All right, Becca sizing up that first jump to get to the middle of the first rotation of the salmon ladder. And she makes that transition into the ring. Moving into the second step of the salmon ladder. Competitors are on the salmon ladder for a very long time, so that grip strength can wear down, just as we see with Becca. The competitors are making a great run at it, but we are seeing how difficult the salmon ladder can be. All right, coming up next, we have Saskia Velti at 21 years old. She is in the Germany region of our competition, coming in from Duisburg. She has 1 Tier 1 competition, coming into the skateboard, making her way up the rope, going into bow. The focus on these competitors' faces is unmatched. Going into switchback.
Announcements. Thank you to our vendors and sponsors. Thank you to NinjaWorks for being the official timing partner.
Making a huge first jump and huge swings into switchback.
For the best timing system around.
The height that she's getting on those jumps on switchbacks is amazing. Going into
Get that exciting
tilting block into gatekeeper.
and your events. Thank you, NinjaWorks. Thank you to DGS Ninja.
Balancing very well on gatekeeper, going into the salmon ladder. Now let's see if she takes that break like other competitors to size up salmon ladder.
Make sure you check in with the DGS Ninja booth to see what obstacles they offer and online at dgsninja.com.
The information is not
Thank you to Obstacle Academy.
A lot of them don't have any.
Okay.
Is Minnesota's premier ninja
All right, making her way up the first rotation in the rope on salmon ladder.
dedicated to furthering youth and adult athletes, obstacle proficiency, and obstacle race or competition performance. As one of the first dedicated obstacle training gyms, they have become an established leader in the many variations of sports and appeal to the most dedicated obstacle athletes. Thank you, Obstacle Academy. Also,
All right, making that first jump on the salmon ladder. And she makes the big jump, two-handed grab onto the ring in the middle. That was a bold move by Saskia Velti. And salmon ladder again proves to be a lot for the grip strength of the competitors.
Check out what they have to offer at the Sleepy Ninja Obstacle booth. Thank you.
All right, next we have Olivia Bennett. All right, Olivia Bennett is coming from Canandaigua, New York, in the Midwest region. She is at 18 years old, one of the youngest competitions in the adult women, as it starts at 18, moving into bow. Olivia seems to be taking the one-handed approach to the bow, moving into switchback. Big swings on the switchback. And she makes the jump. She makes the grab.
Hey, Liba.
Moving into tilting block. Let's see if her feet are as quick as her hands, and they are. And she makes the save on the gatekeeper, moving into salmon ladder. Being coached going into salmon ladder. Let's see how Olivia takes this approach. Only 2 or 3 competitors have even made it past salmon ladder. Let's see if Olivia can be the 4th. Remind you, just being 18 years old, she is one of or the youngest competitors in this division. And she makes it into the 2nd level of salmon ladder. And she makes it past the salmon ladder. Now, she has just a minute left, but let's see how she fares on padlock. Now, as we mentioned before, 60% of the field made it through to stage 2 from stage 1. So in this 60%, we find Olivia at 18 years old and proving that she is a fierce competitor. All of these athletes are great, but to do this at 18 years old, she gets through it. Makes that final jump from padlock, and she is the first competitor through padlock. She has just 17 seconds. Let's see if she can make it through mousetrap. First jump out of mousetrap, and she falls just short. But that will take her into first place, Olivia Bennett. Up next, we have Liba Zucker. All right, Liba is coming in from Stamford, Connecticut. She takes a second push off of skateboard. And if I remember correctly from her stage 1 competition, Liba has great grip strength, so let's see how it fares in switchback. She's going to need that switchback. She's going to need that grip strength going through switchback and onto the salmon ladder eventually. And it shows there in that one-arm dismount. Through tilting blocks into gatekeeper. Now if she can get through gatekeeper, salmon ladder is waiting for her on the other side. Once again, we see Liba taking that break approach going into salmon ladder. And she uses her legs on the rope. This is an innovative technique. Liba is using the rope as support as she makes that first transition. Now that is where that strategy going into salmon ladder pays to be effective. And she makes the dismount, skipping a whole rung of the salmon ladder. All right, let's see if Liba can be the second competitor following Olivia Bennett to make it through padlock. And that second jump onto padlock. Liba will fall.
Do you want to switch?
I'm going to switch here.
What's all that extra noise? What's all that extra noise?
Well,
Up next, we have Serenity
so I'll just switch back.
Ottaviano. Serenity is from Worcester, Massachusetts, New England region. She's 18 years old. This is her second competition this season.
Allie Rogers!
Next is Layla Helmer. Layla comes from League City, Texas. I was a competitive gymnast for 9 years and have been doing ninja for almost 4 years. I recently graduated for high school and will be going to University of Houston and plan to major in finance. When I'm not training, I love all things beauty and hanging out with friends.
I see why you only have that on one ear.
Layla's starting here on the skateboard directly into the bow. After the stage 1 competition, there's some fatigue already going on with these athletes, but they've rested up some time between. She's on the switchback. Heading into the tilting block. Around the gatekeeper. Getting ready to mount the tipping salmon ladder. There she goes, lifting her weight between the rungs. Here she is on the second one. She's got friends cheering from the sidelines. Getting some chalk on her hands to be ready for the grip on this next challenging obstacle called the padlock. She needs some momentum to get to the next one on the padlock. That one took her out. Great run for Layla. Next in line we have Callie Johnson. Callie is from Omaha, Nebraska, the north central region of World Ninja League. Callie's going into the bow. Midwest Warrior Academy is where Callie trains.
I put the cameras down for this one. Specifically, wanted it to be nice.
Is the course limit?
Nicolette,
3 minutes.
you can go
Oh, it's 3 minutes.
The other ones aren't bad. They were really good camera angles. I was going 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here she goes on the salmon ladder.
I will say though, one of these, you get to this station, this obstacle right here, you could start at 2, because you can see it's right here, and then you can pick the set.
She's making her way across the salmon ladder. This takes a tremendous amount of stamina. She makes it.
Last year, that revolving thing, you gotta grab it.
Kelly's getting ready to conquer the padlock. All right, she's got this. She did it. You can tell it's taking a toll on her wrists and her grip. This wears your hands out to do this obstacle course. 8 obstacles, one after another. Most of them having to do with grip. The endurance it requires to get through this is incredible. Oh, the last one. Great run for Callie Johnson. Next on deck, we have Stephanie Barowick. In the leaderboard, we have Callie Johnson, number 1. Olivia Bennett, number 2, and Celeste Roth at number 3. No one has finished the course yet. Will it be Stephanie Barowick? Stephanie is 32 years old from Clearwater, Florida, the southeast region of World Ninja League. She has done 5 competitions this season. All right, she's... All right, she's almost on the platform, struggling to get past this to the platform. This is an exhausting run. What she is trying to do there really takes your energy, but she's doing a great job holding on. Oh, okay. That was the end of the run for her. Great run. Next on deck, we have Nicolette McDonald. Her friends are cheering for her. Nikki is 38 years old. West Roxbury, Massachusetts, the New England region of the World Ninja League. Starting off with the skateboard, going straight from the rope into the bow obstacle. And on to the switchbacks. She goes up from that into the tilting block. She's come around the gatekeeper and getting ready to go through the tipping salmon ladder. She's made it through the salmon ladder and now is traversing the padlock. Number 2 on the padlock. Almost to number 3. Oh, disappointment. In the leader is Callie Johnson. That put Nicolette McDonald into 4th position. We have Callie Johnson, Olivia Bennett, and Celeste Roth. On deck, we have Lorelei Camilleri. Lorelei is from Clayton, North Carolina. Oh, very disappointing. Lorelei fell on the first obstacle. Sometimes that happens. Discipline, training, hard work, competition experience. Sometimes there's just something that happens that causes a failure early on. Next, we have Marissa Jenkins. Marissa has competed in 5 competitions this season. She's in the U.S. Southeast region, the World Ninja League. She's 31 years old. Miriam McKissick.
21. There's nobody up here. Oh, Miriam. We need to go to the start block. You're gonna be. Can I go over there after?
Marissa. Oh, disappointing. Good run from Marissa. Up at the start box is Miriam McKissick. Miriam is 31 years old. This is the 5th competition for this season. She's from Cary, North Carolina, the U.S. Southeast Region World Ninja League. There she goes. Miriam starts strong on the skateboard, straight onto the bow. Landed on her first platform, right into switchback. Going, there she's on the platform, ready to go to the tilting blocks. Went right through them smoothly and easily. Right around the gatekeeper. Onto the platform and getting ready to go on the tipping salmon ladder. Jumping to reach. Using her momentum to swing her weight up and move from one rung to the next. Holding on with between. That was one jump for that ladder. That will conserve her some energy. On to the next platform, grabbing a little chalk for her grip on this next padlock. Miriam's got a lot of fans cheering from the sideline. Supportive teammates. Padlock number 1, number 2. On to oh, how disappointing. Great run for Miriam McKissick. Next on deck we have Taylor Johnson. Waiting for the start signal, ready to jump onto the skateboard. Balance right at the very beginning. Number 2 is about problem solving. It's about the technical skills, stage number 2. She's on the bow. From the rings, straight to the switchback. Second one. Onto the third and right onto the platform smoothly, quickly. She is making her way around this course so quickly. This is a 3-minute time limit. Right up the salmon ladder. Going to the next one. All right. Taylor is doing it. Taylor is from Foxborough, Massachusetts. age 30. Moving right on to those switchbacks. Oh, and a fall on the switchbacks. Those are tricky. Next up, we have Megan Bedard. Getting ready to step onto that skateboard. Making it to stage 2 is an accomplishment. Oh, down on her knees. Getting the rope for momentum to grab onto the bows. First one, second one, third one. Smooth as butter. Now onto the switchbacks. So far, none of our competitors have been able to make it through stage 2 completely. Here she is on the switchbacks, making it to the end there on the tilting blocks to the gatekeeper. Got a little stuck there, jumping down to the platform. Time to make it to the tipping salmon ladder. Adult Female Season 10 World Ninja League Championships. If you've made it this far, it's impressive. Megan is traversing that salmon ladder. Landed on the stage, kept her position on the platform. Got a little chalk for her grip. These padlocks are no joke when it comes to grip. Second one. Very difficult to keep your grip on those padlocks. The handhold is not big at all. Next up, we have Allison Ropp. Allison is from Canada, Hamilton, Ontario. She's 29 years old. She's done 3 competitions this season. Waiting on deck to start for her starting signal. Feeling strong, feeling excited. Big smile on her face. And now concentration. Grabbed a hold of that rope. Onto the boat. Made it to the first platform. On the switchbacks, obstacle. Right through the gatekeeper. Onto the platform before padlock. I mean the salmon ladder.
Oh my gosh. There's under 1 bar of water taken out of this. 3 bar.
First step on the salmon ladder.
Get in my way again. Per usual.
Holding on to that center ring between the ladders and then coming. Getting some chalk on her hands for that next obstacle. Major test to the grip here at the padlock obstacle. Allison's going on number 1. And, number 2. Good run. Allison Ropp. Up next, we have Mackenzie Pavlik. Mackenzie is from Kingston, Rhode Island, age 22. Mackenzie is a PhD student at the University of Rhode Island studying toxicology. Her home gym is Hamden Ninja Academy, and this is her 4th season competing in the World Ninja League. In 2023, she was the adult female world's strongest ninja. She has a background in gymnastics and enjoys rock climbing. Rock climbing and gymnastics are great preparation for ninja competitions. And she's sailing through this course. The gatekeeper. Grabbing some chalk for the salmon ladder. Nikki's working her way through the salmon ladder. Mackenzie. Carefully taking each step up the ladder. Oh, made it to the platform. Taking a short rest before she gets some chalk on her hands for this difficult test of grip strength. On the padlock. The handhold on the padlock is not very wide, as you can see. Just her fingertips on there. Oh, that number 2 padlock gets so many competitors. Great, great run for Mackenzie. Up next, we have Caitlin Barenti. Caitlin is from Frenchtown, New Jersey. She's been in 6 competitions this season, representing the Northeast World Ninja League. She's 19 years old this season. Starting off strong on those bows. Right into the switchback. 1. Oh, she needs one more swing to get there. 2. And 1 more. 3. Sometimes that hesitation can cost in energy. Right through the gatekeeper. Getting ready to start on the salmon ladder. Just checking it out before she goes on. Hands facing opposite directions. Wow, she made a jump from one to the other without climbing the salmon ladder, the first one. Straight onto the stage, onto the platform. Grabbing a little chalk for this difficult padlock that's gotten the names of so many of these competitors. Number 1. Number 2 slipped off. So difficult to get past that obstacle. Hannah Mees is on deck, waiting for her turn. The leaderboard so far, we have Callie Johnson at 2:16, making it through 7 obstacles. Olivia Bennett making it through 7 obstacles at 2:38, and then in third place, Taylor Johnson making it through 6 obstacles very quickly at 56 seconds, and unfortunately falling on that obstacle.
Announcement. The mature kids female division is about to wrap up on stage 1 small. Athletes and coaches must submit reviews before the last athlete finishes stage 1.
Hannah Mees starting off. Hannah is from Germany, from Lebach-Saarland in Germany, the European representation of the World Ninja League. Taking this course on strong. There she goes first. Going into the 5th obstacle, the gatekeeper. Getting ready to get onto the tipping salmon ladder.
Keeping those hands dry to provide that extra grip on the obstacles. You're a rock climber, weightlifter. Check out the bucket.
There she takes that rope to get to the salmon ladder.
Also, Series 1. Series 1 shoes provided the
Holding on. Will she make the jump? Jumping straight to the 2nd pole on the salmon ladder. It's down low, so she's bringing it up further. Making her climb. Jumped right onto the platform. All right, here's the obstacle that takes out so many athletes. She has held on to number 2, which is further than many have gotten. Can she do the 3rd padlock? Oh, the 3rd one. Oh, what an amazing athlete to make it that far. She's very disappointed. She did an amazing job. Lauren Stanko is on deck. Lauren is 36 years old from Longmont, Colorado. Lauren did very well on stage 1. She's been in 2 competitions this season. Coming right around the gatekeeper. Making it to the salmon ladder. So far, these athletes have used the salmon ladder to their advantage. It's a tipping salmon ladder, but often they jump off before they get to the part that tips. She decided to go. Problem solving. Problem solving is a big part of this course on stage 2. The technical parts of this competition. Grabbing some chalk for the difficult grip test ahead on the padlock. She's gearing herself up mentally, getting ready to go. Made it to the first padlock. Second padlock. Can she do the third? Oh. Such a difficult obstacle. So few make it that far. Excellent, excellent work. Up next, we have Courtney Moyer. Courtney is 39 years old from Coopersburg, Pennsylvania, representing the Northeast World Ninja League region. She has had 7 competitions this season. She made it past the bow. Going on to the switchback. First, second, and third. Onto the platform smoothly. Straight across the tilting blocks through the gatekeeper. Jumping onto the platform. She goes to the salmon ladder. Oh, the bar on the salmon ladder was not across it quite enough for the grip. And she fell there. Great run by Courtney Moyer. Next up, we have Allie Rogers. Allie is from New South Wales. Waihi, New South Wales, 18 years old. Waiting for her start signal.
Okay, so that's okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. We're good? Okay.
New Zealand. Wai, New Zealand. There she's going onto the bow. Back onto the switchback. Number 1, straight onto number 2, and onto number 3, onto the platform. Right off the gatekeeper onto the stage. She goes up the salmon ladder. Now she's about to consider how she's going to get across the padlock, the obstacle that's taken so many out. She's on to the first one. On to the second one. This obstacle is all about grip strength. A tiny handhold and swinging your entire body weight. She made it onto the third one. Can she get onto the platform? Incredible, incredible. So few have made it past that point. New Zealand should be proud. Allie Rogers is going further on this course than most of the athletes have gone. Will she be the first to finish on stage 2? Will she be the first? Her hands are so tired. Hold on. Oh God. Her hands are so tired, but she's doing it. She's doing it. Yes! Allie is the first to make the entire course. She got through all 8 obstacles without stopping, without giving up. Without. Next up, we have Anna Edwards. Anna Edwards is from Next Level Ninja Gym, is where she works out. This is 6 competitions this season from Ringo's, New Jersey, representing the Northeast region. Anna is 19 years old, going on through these obstacles quickly in great time. Straight through the gatekeeper. Going through the obstacles quickly, if you're able, will preserve your energy for the more difficult ones at the end. Grip strength is everything when it comes to these last few obstacles. An athlete's hands get so tired. She's on the salmon ladder now. On to the second salmon ladder. There she goes onto that last platform. Second to last. Now about to go through the padlock. Will she be able to make it through this obstacle? Number 1. Number 2, she's holding on. Number 3, that's excellent. That is amazing. She's almost to the platform. She made it there. She is on to the last obstacle called Mousetrap. Only one other athlete so far has been able to make it through this obstacle. Encouragement coming from the sidelines, from teammates, coaches. Oh, she's doing amazing. She's almost there, down to the last jump. Her grip held. She's almost there. Incredible. She's made it. She's made it. Second buzzer for this wave of female adult women on stage 2. What an accomplishment. On deck, we have Theodora Deniso. She's been in 11 competitions this season from Norwalk, Connecticut, the New England region of World Ninja League. She's 26 years old. Theodora's taking the switchback. Theodora's making her way around the gatekeeper, getting across to that next platform right before the salmon ladder. Grabbing onto that rope. So far, we've only had 2 athletes that have been able to complete this 8-obstacle difficult course on stage 2. Problem solving, getting through technical difficulties. This is the technical course. Made it onto that platform just before the padlock. 7th obstacle for her to go through. On stage 1, there were 7 total obstacles. On stage 2, there are 8. Each one presenting its own challenges. Padlock obstacle is all about grip strength. Made it to the 2nd. That's impressive. Oh, and the 3rd one took her out. So difficult. Great, great run for Theodora Deniso. Up next is Nicole Van Oort. In the number 1 place is Anna Edwards. Number 2 is Allie Rogers at 240. And number 3, getting through obstacle 7, is Callie Johnson. Nicole is starting off strong here on the bow. They are onto the switchback. Carrying your entire body's weight with only your fingertips. It's okay at that angle, but it's when they get to the padlock where it is truly tested. She got around the gatekeeper, going on to the salmon ladder next. Getting some momentum. Oh, disappointing. The salmon ladder. It's difficult to get those bars to stick just right on both sides of the salmon ladder. It's possible for one to come short if you're not exactly centered, and that's what happened with Nicole. On deck, we have Brooke Redman. Brooke is 28 years old, representing the New England region of World Ninja, from Scottsdale, Arizona. Oh, hold on. Brooke Redman from the Rocky Mountain region. She's 19 years old this season, from Scottsdale, Arizona. She's been in 5 competitions. Here she goes onto the bow. On to the switchback. First one. Second one. And third one. There she got right past the gatekeeper. Time for the tipping salmon ladder. Here she goes up the salmon ladder. Here she is on this most difficult obstacle, the padlock. Tired hands the athletes have after having gone through the entire course up to this 7th obstacle, padlock. But she is holding on strong. Brooke is keeping her grip onto the platform, and now she's about to start the mousetrap obstacle. She's made it this far. Getting good momentum to get to that next one. She's made it. Needs to do some more swinging to get to the next swing. She's made that. She's almost to the last one. Can she hold on? Will she be the 3rd athlete to finish this course today? Stage 2, and she hits the buzzer, and she made it. Congratulations to Brooke Redman. Stage 2, and she hits the buzzer, and she made it. Congratulations to Brooke Redman. That puts her in 1st place. Anna Edwards holds 2nd, and Allie Rogers is in 3rd. Excellent run. Fantastic. Now we have Sarah McCurdy. She has done 12 competitions this season from Hummelstown, Pennsylvania, representing the U.S. Northeast region. She's 24 years old. There she goes, going through switchback. Making it through the gatekeeper. Getting ready to mount the salmon ladder. Here she goes. Being centered is critical on this obstacle. Some of the athletes have fallen on this because one side was in too far and the other was not far enough. But she has made it through the first half of the salmon ladder. Tilting salmon ladder. You have to hold on tight to get through. Will she swing? She has made it to that next platform. Getting some chalk for her grip on the padlock. She has made it through the third and onto the platform for the last obstacle, mousetrap. This is an incredible accomplishment. Making it this far is something most of the athletes in this competition have not been able to accomplish. She has made it this far, and this ensures that she will be going to stage 3. Sarah McCurdy. She's on the swing to the last jump. Her grip has to hold up just a few more moments until she can make it. And she is there on the last obstacle. Will she be our 4th athlete? And she will hit the buzzer. She did it. Congratulations to Sarah McCurdy. Will she be our 4th athlete? And she will hit the buzzer. She did it. Congratulations to Sarah McCurdy. This puts Sarah in 2nd place. Brooke is holding on to 1st place, and Anna Edwards is in 3rd. Excellent run. Next up, we have Mia Sweeney. Mia takes the skateboard, goes on to the bow obstacle. Number 1, number 2, and number 3 jumping right onto the platform, taking the rings to the switchback. There she goes, straight past the tipping blocks to the gatekeeper. Going on to the salmon ladder next. Mia trains at Ascend Gym. She's been doing ninja for 7 years. She just finished her freshman year at Plymouth State University, where she runs cross country and track. She runs the 3K and the 5K and uses her ninja as her excuse to get her coaches to let her steeplechase. She's a well-rounded athlete, running, but also using her upper body strength. Will her grip be enough on this difficult obstacle? Padlock. This is the one to beat. Number 2 on padlock. There she goes to number 3. Number 3, the grip on that one, already so tired from going through 6 previous obstacles. Great run from Mia Sweeney. Next up, we have Daniela Blanchard from Redondo Beach, California, representing the U.S. Southwest World Ninja League region at age 24. Daniela, only one competition for her this season, but she has a lot of fans here. It's clear this is a tight-knit community. Although this is a competition, the support among the athletes for one another is such an incredible connection that they have. They're competing with one another, but they want each other to do well. Daniela's made it to the gatekeeper, making her way around, getting ready to get onto the salmon ladder. Taking that rope, grabbing onto those poles, getting herself straight onto the second salmon ladder without even lifting it up the ladder on the first one, getting herself just far enough to get onto the platform and ready to attack the padlock. Grip strength. This is where practices like rock climbing come in handy. Fingertip grip strength. Incredible. And she has made it to that final platform before the last and final obstacle, mousetrap. Can she make it through? She's doing an amazing job. She's using her amazing core strength, and she is on the last jump, and she's made it just in time. Absolutely beautiful run. Daniela is very popular among is on the last jump, and she's made it just in time. Absolutely beautiful run. Incredible. And that puts her in the top #1 position as she finished the course in 1 minute 40 seconds. Brooke Redmond is second and Sarah McCurdy in third. Incredible. Fantastic run. We have on deck Megan Budway. Megan is from Boynton Beach, Florida, representing the U.S. Southeast World Ninja League area region, and her age is 29. Getting right on through that switchback, right around the gatekeeper, working her way around, trying to get past that. There she is, getting ready to get up on the salmon ladder. Here she goes, lifting that first one and grabbing the ring in the middle to get to the next, holding on to that one. And there she, oh! And that ends her run. Very difficult. She just lost her balance as she reached the platform. That's a difficult failure there. But she did an incredible run. She's very disappointed as she walks off. Great run. She should be proud of herself. Next up, we have Cal Redman. Cal is from Scottsdale, Arizona, representing the Rocky Mountain region. 19 years old this season. 5 competitions this season. Ready for this run. Cal did very well on the first stage. Waiting for the go signal. Starting off on the skateboard right into the bows. The rings. Right onto those switchbacks. First, second, third switchback. Cal's doing great, sailing right across those tipping blocks onto the gatekeeper. Getting up over, trying to got right onto the platform. Right on the salmon ladder. Getting that salmon ladder up. Oh, right onto the platform without even moving the bar. Cal is about to get onto the padlock, the first padlock. Number 1. Number 2. Already the hands are so tired. Fantastic. Number 3. Onto the platform. Breathing, concentrating, jumping onto the mousetrap. Looking not as winded as you would expect for having just gone through those 7 difficult obstacles. Doing fantastic. Wow, look at that run. About to get on the stage and below the buzzer, Cal Redmond. Excellent, excellent run. That puts Cal into second place. Daniela Blanchard holds first place. Cal in second and Brooke Redmond in third place. Olivia Keys on deck. This is 6th competition for her from Bridgewater, Massachusetts, representing the U.S. New England region at age 23. World Ninja League Season 10, sailing through this course. Letting her work speak for itself. Look at that work ethic. Look at, wow. The salmon ladder. Has to keep that centered. There, she made it straight to that. Wow. Absolutely impressive. Can she hold on to these? Number 2. I almost hold my breath every time they go through this obstacle. It is incredible. And she holds on, gets onto the platform. Her hands are tired, but she gets some chalk, ready for the final obstacle, the mousetrap. Her time is amazing. She's just taking each step. Her coach is coaching her. 1 more to go. She's got 1 more, and she could get on there and push the buzzer, and she does it. What a run. Smooth sailing all the way through. No missteps. Absolutely incredible. 126. She should be in first place. She should be in first place. I'm not sure why the leaderboard is not updating, but she should be in first place at 126 with Daniela Blanchard at 140 and Cal Redmond at 155. This is our final runner, Rachel Barth. Rachel is from Greenville, South Carolina. Rachel Barth is 18 years old, representing the Southeast U.S. Rachel Barth is on the padlock. Rachel is on the mousetrap, about to finish. And she does it in 1 minute 30 seconds. Rachel Barth. Olivia Keys is in first place at 1 minute 26 seconds. Rachel Barth in second at 1 minute 30. She just finished her incredible run. And Daniela Blanchard at 140.68. What an amazing group of athletes. The energy in this place is incredible watching these disciplined athletes compete.
It looks that way. Stand by.
We are going to take a short break and we'll return with the young adult females on stage 2 shortly.
You can break until 3:40, you guys. Break until 3:40.
We're off to 340. And then we gotta get back. 340. And then this is the next week.
I pressed on but it's not. They're not pumping.
Yeah, I don't think you need to worry about it. That's only during the opening countdown. I don't think they're gonna play during the VR back screen.
Okay.
I did too. It's really like when you get tired, it's really hard to stand.
Well, I was getting distracted because I was watching the race, and I
Like
over here
watching them
it's
then.
different than over here. So having that second TV,
Oh, it makes a huge difference.
huge difference because I was watching
It's
this
a lot
screen.
harder.
Yeah, I was watching this screen,
Yeah.
and this screen.
So
Had the graphics on it.
that's the full everything.
This is what the live stream
It's hard
is.
with that small.
And so I was watching this one, and I didn't see the leaderboard on this one.
Oh.
And I had the leaderboard up during a whole
Oh,
run.
I think I've done that. I got like in trouble on YouTube. Like they'll yell at you when you mess up. I'm like,
We got 20 minutes.
yeah.
Nobody else is going to be here.
So I think yeah.
2 out.
I'll give you some glue then.
I'll throw it away.
What am I, man? The world would be blessed.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Day 2, I met this girl. That's unbelievable.
The funny thing is, I don't even know your name. That's why I call you Super.
I don't know your name. That's why I call you this girl.
What the heck? They are literally like amazing. Wow. I said inch by inch.
Announcement. Announcement. Evelyn Curtis, please report to the info hub. Evelyn Curtis, please report to the info hub. Thank you.
Hey, how's it going, man? Good. Tell me your name again. Jack. Jack, yeah. Glad you're here. You're commentating?
That's what I was told, but we have another commentator here, supposedly.
Yeah, the woman that's been working with me all day.
Oh, Betsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said she's supposed to be doing it till tonight.
She is. Let me find out where you're supposed to land. I think I have her doing it all day today. I think.
I was told to come in here for Young Adult Stage 2, and I'll stay in for the rest of the night.
Who told you that?
D.
Do we think that Lee scheduled him to come in for me?
As a switcher?
Yeah,
Yes, because you're leaving.
because I'm the.
You're a switcher.
I don't do switching. I've done commentary.
Betsy might want to do switching.
Okay.
She did switching last year. So
Yeah, yeah.
we'll see if she's okay with that.
Awesome.
I don't know where she went.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I originally told Betsy 4 o'clock, so maybe she just like got these two switched up.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done commentary for Worlds and Premier Series before, so
How many things have you had to do?
I'm well versed.
Me and Big tag team stage one, and then
Are you competing also?
Yeah, competing Monday and Saturday.
That's what she's trying to say. I saw her doing some stuff there. I didn't post.
no, I just monkey bar the.
What's Premier Series like? Is it good?
Premier Series is awesome. Super fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the best people here coming out.
My decision.
Yeah. I'm working it this year for the first time.
Oh, nice.
I'm doing all the live stream camera stuff.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a blast.
I'm excited to travel. I'm doing all of them. So I'll
That's
be going
awesome.
everywhere. Yeah, I'm
get to see
excited.
Some real cool places.
Yeah.
Announcements. Announcements. Thank you to NinjaWorks and DGS for being the sponsors for the courses this year, World Championships. DGS Ninja for some amazing obstacles. Every obstacle you see will be up for grabs. Can be taken home. Check out their catalog at dgsninja.com. Also, thank you NinjaWorks, the official timing partner for the World Ninja League. Amazing buzzers and lights and timing systems for
need you at Elite Male tonight from 7:15 to 9:30ish. Can you do that?
9:30.
Yeah. Because I don't have you on it as a commentator.
Got you. Yeah.
So I'll check with D, and we'll look at that email thread, find out what happened.
I can show you to you if you want.
Okay.
Give me 1 second to pull it up.
Fortunately, I brought my glasses. We had a.
If you want to scroll down, that's what we talked about today.
This is today.
Right here, yeah.
When did you reply to that? Because I might have filled it while she was communicating with you.
Yeah.
What time was that? What's the time slip?
This was Monday.
Okay.
Monday afternoon.
Let's see the time. Friday from 3:30 to as late as you can. Let me see. I do have some holes that I need to fill, and you're the perfect person to fill them, especially the lead.
Yeah.
Because I got another guy that can do it, but I'd rather have you over there than him.
Okay.
Because you know what you're doing.
Right.
And I'm going to have you doing the big guy at stage 2 small.
Okay.
Church and female. I'd rather have you in the lead.
Okay.
I think I know the kid.
At least at 7:15 I can use you.
What time is that?
7:15.
7:15 to 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stage 1 call.
Okay.
And then Betsy will be back here, and then I've already got a replacement for him for switching, so you don't need to worry about that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I don't need to worry about you not wanting to switch.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll see, I've got your number, so if I have more spots for you, I'll let you know.
Okay. Cool.
But you're available.
If I should be. I'll double check.
Are you
But
competing?
not today.
When do you compete?
Saturday and Monday. I just need to make sure I can get a ride back in. So count on me, and I'll find you for some of the changes.
I'm usually at that little staff check-in.
Okay.
Or walking around.
Okay. Thank you, man.
Ready to go?
that up to get it?
It's really, I could never do that. That's so hard.
My question is, has anyone ever done that? Okay. Like, see, these guys
I
can't
know.
do it.
It's insane.
Trying to keep that from happening.
Okay, I'll be shocked if any girl gets to this course. We only had, didn't we have?
Hey, Josh.
Five that got
Josh.
or no,
Would that mat slide this way a little bit?
five, maybe six.
Well,
Nick,
should
you
make it
stay, I'll
entertaining.
go.
Because I feel like there's not going to be that many people that finish this whole thing.
I will be shocked if anyone does.
Yeah.
I'll be highly impressed.
I saw one guy do that yesterday, but it was on the small. It wasn't even on this one. It was on the small one.
Wow. Wow.
I think it's because they're lighter weight. Like
Yeah. Oh wait, or is this small or tall?
this
This is tall.
tall, but it's
Young adult
young
females.
adult female.
Right.
So that's like is 15 the youngest for young adult females?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of what the age range is.
Well, it's not. It's like a. It won't be preteens. Is there a teen division?
Yeah, there's a teen.
Do you know what the youngest age is that starts for young adult division?
Is it 15? 15?
Oh, maybe.
You are missing a hotel key card. Check with the info hub to see if they have your hotel key card.
Is it 13?
At the info hub. Missing hotel key card at the info hub.
Okay.
15, okay. So, because teens have to be, so if it's young adult, then it's 15 through 17. Watching them climb it.
Yeah, that's great.
That is insane. My friend, that little Jessica that was here with us, you remember her? She's like young. She's like 17. And she had the ponytail. She had the yellow, but then she got the black.
Oh
short.
yeah.
Like she loves that mess, and her mom is like,
Do you know them?
yeah. I've been friends with them for a lot of years. But these,
Should I go to starting soon?
oh yeah. Oh, it is 3:45. Yeah.
Should I go to starting soon?
It's 3:45, right? I mean, that's when we're
Is that when
supposed
it's
to. I think
supposed
it's
to start then,
supposed to
right?
start,
I'm just
yeah.
worried about these because they're still.
Yeah,
getting
you're
the
right.
stuff
You're
set
right.
up.
Yeah, they have to finish before. I wonder how long it will take them.
Let me
All right, guys, are y'all good and clear? It's time to start. Brent, we good?
Hey, we need to get started on too tall, but the rig team is still setting stuff up. Should we throw on the starting soon?
I feel like if we put it on starting soon,
We need to get started. We didn't throw the starting soon on yet. Should we just cut the camera?
All right, let's get our demo person up.
They were still set. The rig team just finished. Like they were still fixing everything. All right.
Okay, yeah, if you want to get live stream and stuff.
Tell what
Live stream, are you up and ready to go?
Are we starting?
We're doing our demo run right now.
The demo right now? All right. We need to just cut the camera then. All right. Bye.
Welcome back to stage 2. Tall. Young adult female is about to begin. We're about to do the demo.
Samantha Sweeney, are you here?
They're gonna demo.
The demonstration will begin in just a few moments for the athletes to see what this stage competition entails. There are 8 obstacles.
She's here. Michelle.
started.
We're on a different, more mature, we're on young adult female now. No, this is the second wave, I think. It's still young adult. This is still young adult female, right? This is the second wave.
It is. First wave of young adult. We just finished adult.
I gotta change the URLs.
Oh, okay.
I gotta get in there. Sorry.
Sorry.